Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy McFly back with another video. Episode 103 of Dragon Ball Super has released, and boy, does it leave you with some feels. If you guys like what you see today, consider hitting that like button, drop a comment, and hit that big subscribe button for more content. Without waiting any longer, let's start the episode review. Episode 103, Gohan Show No Mercy, Showdown with Universe 10. Episode 103 picks off where last week's episode stopped at. We are greeted with the confrontation for both Android 17 and Ribain. I'm gonna just call her R for convenience purposes because I don't want to call her Ribain or however you pronounce it for the rest of the video, so I'm gonna just call her R. We see R telling 17 how evil and how much of a warrior of darkness he is and wanted to know his name, so he tells him, and immediately they start going back and forth with their fight. Now, before I continue on, I just want to say, yo, applause to 17, yo. Like, my boy 17 said, you know what, if I'm evil, all right, cool, I'm gonna be evil for this time only, so they got it popping. My boy 17 evil. But then we zoom in on our main protagonist, Son Goku, going at it with another warrior from Universe 2 named Rosie. We see Goku like fake struggle against the ki blast she was outputting, but at the same time, simultaneously, we see both shots of Android 17's fight with R and Goku's fight with the Rosie. Then we see Rosie do this move known as the Yachaina Fist, which is literally the same thing as Piccolo's Hellzone Grenade. But then comes Android 17 to the rescue with the Save of the Year, blocking it with the energy barrier. Like, yo, I'm gonna be real, if you guys ain't see this coming, then you don't know Dragon Ball. Like, yo, everybody getting saved by something, you know what I'm saying? Like, either he was gonna get saved by the energy barrier, or Goku was gonna do an instant transmission up out of there. But as soon as the barrier from the smoke was gone, we seen R break the barrier, and the fight continues where it leaves off. We see what I believe is one of the best moves I've ever seen from Goku so far. He was studying Rosie's moves to see how he can beat her, and he even goes on to say that I'm getting used to her fighting style. And we just get this display of him trapping her inside of 4 giant ki blasters, all surrounding her. Then we see my boy Goku hit her with the big wave of energy. I hope that actually becomes a card in Dokkan. Like, let it be like a Super Saiyan 2 Goku, a support unit that has that attack that I saw last night. Like, yo, that attack, if we could get that attack the same way how we got it in Super last night, then yo, I'll be happy with it. But back to Super, because we're not talking about Dragon Ball Dokkan battle today. But like, as soon as she gets hit with the ki blast, Rosie ends up at the edge of the stage. But for plot reasons, she gets saved by R and a Yadrat named Jaments from Universe 2. But this episode was not only meant for one star, we get to see the real star of the episode shine, my boy Gohan. We see Gohan and Piccolo talking to each other, telling, you know, they talking, and then easily they get confronted by Butamo. But Gohan immediately tells Piccolo, yo, let me get this fight, I got him, don't worry about it. We see Gohan immediately go after Butamo's stomach, assuming that he didn't know anything about his opponent. You know, I'm getting worried, like, yo, bro, he ain't gonna feel a thing, you know what I'm saying? But then my boy Goku comes and clarifies that, yo, I told Gohan how to beat Butamo, like, yo, don't worry about it. So then, like, we see Gohan continuously punching him in the stomach. And then as soon as Butamo wanted to fight back, the hits from Gohan was making Butamo levitate from the ground. And then in the background, we hear Champa yelling, fight back and run and jump. But he couldn't do a single thing against Gohan. Like, yo, on the real, like, I feel bad for Butamo. Like, the way how he went down, like, it was kind of messed up because, like, yo, he couldn't do nothing. Like, he tried so hard to hit Gohan, like, he just couldn't do nothing. But there was a lot of badass scenes in this episode. This so happens to be one of them, in my opinion. My boy Gohan, after all them punches that he had him levitated from the ground, he hits him with a kick that sends him to the sky and hits him with the Kamehameha wave. Like, what? Butamo tries for like a sneak attack, like, you know, after when the Kamehameha is launched. But my boy Gohan blocks it off, looking like an advancing guard from a Marvel vs. Capcom game. Butamo knocks out, and that's not even touching the good parts of the episode. Now we are getting to the good parts of the episode. We are then followed by a scene where 2 warriors from Universe 10, Ubuni and Rudubot, show up. Ubuni is very impressed with the way how Gohan handled Butamo and immediately requested to fight him, leaving Piccolo with Rudubot. We then see another warrior from Universe 10 get knocked out by the Yadrat from early in the episode from Universe 2, and the angel from Universe 10 starts to worry for her universe. Then at a fast pace, we see Rudubot hit Piccolo so far, but we get this shot of Ubuni that had me also confused. Like, but before we continue with the Ubuni thing, let me tell you, like, when Piccolo got hit, yo, it looks like a sudden death Smash Brothers move. Like, you know when they're both on sudden death, and if somebody gets hit for the final KO, that's what it looks like. That would have looked like at that moment. But he does this move where it's like he made his body shift, and you got like 6 different people. But we stated that he can shift his internal body to prevent people from reading his movement, which is a good move. But then we go to see how Piccolo's handling his fight with Ruborg. Remember how I said earlier that there was a move that Rosie did called the China Fist? Well, we see Piccolo do the exact same thing in the episode. Despite it being his move, I think that is trash seeing two completely different characters from two different universes use the same move in the same episode. I think that is kind of corny, but that's my opinion. But Piccolo ends up eliminating Ruborg, leaving only Ubuni. But back to their fight, we then see Gohan get pushed back by Ubuni to the point where Gohan goes into his ultimate form. Ubuni notices how good of a fight this is going between him and Gohan and tells Gohan that he's a true warrior for going all out until the very end. So Ubuni continues to attack Gohan whenever he attacked now, he was able to spot it, which he used it to his advantage to launch a counter attack. They continue to go back and forth. Ubuni sees this great warrior in Gohan that he had to ask him for his name, and Gohan just replies, "Yo, I'm Son Gohan from Universe 7. But then Ubuni gets blinded by the Ki Blast, and then we see Gohan fire off the big Kamehameha to end the fight. But as Ubuni is getting blasted away, we see this rocket like come off him. Now we get to the part that got me in my feels. As the last from Universe 10 gets knocked out, the sad parts of the Grand Peace announcing that Universe 10 is gonna be wiped away. You know, it gets sad. We see everything from Universe 10 get wiped away, including the god himself, Wasu. Like, yo, how you gonna take my boy Wasu out? Like, y'all did my boy dirty. You know what? We missed you, dog. On the real, we missed you. But as that's happening, the locket that fell from Ubuni, we see it on the ground, and Gohan looks at it, and he notices that inside that locket was Ubuni's family. And like, that hit me in the feels, because even I seen that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it got to the point where I felt so sad, because like, you're seeing these good people actually fighting for the universes go out this way. Like, you know, like, it's very sad. Like, I don't know about y'all, but that pretty much hit me in the, like, in the heart with that one, because it's like, yo, like, nobody wants to lose their family, period, 100%, you know what I'm saying? Like, it even got to the point that even after Universe 10 got wiped out, like, the Angel was even sad. Like, that was crazy. But on the real, can we just take a moment of silence for my boy Gowasu? Like, you know, even the Angel from Universe 10 was so sad to see my boy go. I think overall, episode 103 was a good episode, but now let's talk about the trailer that they left for next week. My boy God Goku makes his epic return. We see it was leaked out, but now to see him in action is kind of dope. I know for a fact that's gonna have some of the power scalers confused in the community on how to scale them. But basically the trailer is that we see Dipso and another warrior team up. Like, you know, they was basically trying to gang up on my boy Hit and Goku gonna team up next week to even the fight. I honestly can't wait for next week. Like, that's gonna be epic. Like, yo, when I saw God Goku, I was like, nah, that's fake. That's fake. Then you see God Goku, was like, yo, what? It looks confusing now to see him, because it's like, yo, we got Blue, and everybody thinks Blue is higher than God, or like vice versa. So it's like, it's gonna be cool to like finally see if it's gonna be that type of thing. But that's the end of the review, guys. If you guys like what you saw today, consider hitting that like button, drop a comment, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.